Hi, welcome to our new channel. I'm Lisa.
I'm Crystal.
And we are stitching the dream. Oh, forgot to drink.
Brought to you by
Ocean Spray.
Mm.
It's a little too early in the day to break out the cheap box wine, so
Yeah.
I do like cheap box wine though.
Yeah, since you have it right there on the counter.
Self-serve.
That's right.
Anyway.
Wow.
Busy week.
Oh my
Busy
gosh, just came back from Stitch Away. I so want to be there again. Oh, it was so wonderful.
It was great. We went up Wednesday.
Yeah, we got there early. We got there at about...
We were the first ones in the room.
Yes. Oh my gosh. No.
No, you're right.
Yeah, Judy beat us.
Judy beat us.
Yeah, she was in the room, but she's so quiet. You almost didn't see her, and she's so tiny and everything. And I walk in, and wait a minute. Hey! So it was so much fun, though. But yeah, wow. Let's see. We got there at about 10:30.
10:30 on Wednesday, and we stitched up until noon on Sunday.
Yes.
Pretty much. I took a little break. I took a break on Friday because I had a hot date where I went to see Fiddler on the Roof at the Aeronaut. It was fantastic. Had a lovely dinner date and play date. I had a play date.
Yes. We missed her a lot when she left. I mean, but when she got back, we were so excited to hear about her special date because he bought her tickets way before he knew about Stitch Away. So
he did.
But
yep. So got those for my birthday in November, and finally the play was just last weekend. It was wonderful.
Oh, I bet.
She
She was singing the tunes the whole time when she came back.
Everybody was singing it, which was pretty awesome. But
yes.
Yay.
So, what happened at Stitch Away? It was just, I mean, it was probably the most fun Stitch Away, and so relaxing, and oh my gosh, it was the biggest one ever.
Biggest ever.
They've been doing it.
126
Yeah,
people?
and I think Barbara said that they had been doing it for 18 years, sold out. She couldn't take anymore. Marcy, sorry, because we really would have loved to have seen you come, because I knew you had an extra couple of days, but it was so wonderful. Catch you next year.
So we were just trying to do the math to figure out how many Stitch Aways Crystal and I have gone to, and we kind of landed on 8. We think we've done it 8 years.
Yeah.
Almost positive that it was 8. So
could have been 9, but you know,
I'm still thinking 8. But
we're gonna say 8.
We'll round down just in case.
Round down. I know.
We don't want to brag or anything, but 8.
I mean, we've been there.
A lot.
We're veterans.
Oh yeah.
I mean, have any questions? Don't ask us, actually.
Oh. Okay.
We're basically in our own Stitchy world when we get there, and it's just amazing, and all the new people. Oh my gosh.
I even got out of the table and off my chair and talked to people, and I don't do that.
I know.
I don't do that.
And of course, we got to see all of our new friends that we've made on First Fridays, and Nancy and Karen and Brandy and Megan.
Yep.
And we got to see Tony, and she brought her sister. Oh my gosh,
that was
sisters.
cool. That was cool.
So
and your
cool.
Jammies were awesome.
Oh my gosh, those purple jammies. We may copy that at some point.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't it be awesome if we did our video in pajamas?
I actually have my Jammies. No, I don't.
I know, you're just like, it's only from here up, so it doesn't matter what I'm wearing.
Wait a minute, let me take off what I was on my feet. Yeah, I
Right.
actually am in my jammies, so.
She's wearing her Yeti slippers that she wore the whole Stitch Away.
I did, I wore them, and so it fits in the Stitch Away topic.
It does. I didn't wear a brassiere. Okay, I didn't say that. But it was very comfortable. Oh my gosh. I was literally in my comfort. We even got chairs to rearrange the whole lodge.
Yeah, we did.
And got in those.
Really is cranberry juice.
we're not starting out this early.
Because you can see, I don't know can you see the clock? What time? It's not even noon.
Nope.
So yeah, it is cranberry juice.
Yes.
So at Stitch Away.
Yeah. We had some first starts.
We did. Well, before I did my stitch, 'cause our group, we had a table of 10.
Our whistle stop gang.
So we had all decided we were all going to do a stitch away start.
A new start.
So, but before we did that, I had a couple things that I was working on that I'm going to just get out of the way. So, this was the first thing I was working on. It's the Renato Perelin Soto la Neve, Under the Snow. So I was working on this guy for a little bit on the first day. So this is, I love this. It's really, but
I love this too.
I had to think too much, so I put this one away. But this is on 40 count vintage country mocha. I think by Picture This Plus, I could be wrong on that, but it's lovely fabric. I love this. I did my Christmas tree on that too.
I love that so much that I think I'm gonna stitch that, because usually his stuff is so ornate that it's not quite my style, but that,
because all the leaves have fallen off the trees on that one.
I love it.
The other thing I worked on before my start was my Quaker piece by Remembering Bygone Stitches. And this is where I'm at for this one. Sorry, Crystal, you're out in the picture. So it's coming along. You know, it's working slowly down to the other corner. So
wow,
I'll get this done at some point. This is on Shenanigans 36 count Shenanigans from Seraphim. And this is just DMC 167, and this is, I believe, is just Gentle Arts flax. You know, so it's
that is gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm loving how that's turning out.
Gorgeous.
So those are my only whips pre-start.
Pre-stitch away.
Yeah, that I worked on. Yeah, so you have a stitch away start.
I started my stitch away because I had gotten this for us. No, you had gotten it at Dixie Darlin. Dixie Darlin.
I like daisies, but
I know. She does like daisies. It's her favorite flower. But this is what we decided to stitch together, and so I started that, and I chose, instead of the white pumpkin in the front, they have an alternate pumpkin design. It's more whimsical on the same pattern, and I chose that to do, and of course I changed the colors. So
that's what you do.
It's what I do. And so this is what I started at Stitch Away, and this is the whimsical pattern change, and so in order to incorporate my colors that I chose, instead of making it like this one with the whites and the lighter colors, I decided to incorporate this purple into here, which I can actually tell you what my color changes were. Not that you would probably change to my colors, but what I like about this is the freedom to change your colors to suit more of your own interior designing at your house. So the lighter color I chose 3042, and then the darker I chose 3740 of DMC. It's all DMC, and then the leaves, I wanted those to jump out more, so I kept the same. The autumns are 3722. Basically, the only colors that I changed were the outside pumpkin colors, and then the inside dots. These leaves up here, I chose those to 927, or actually these were 927, and these were the same autumn colors. So what I did is I just took the purple, put it up into here, and then I just took my greens and put it up into there, and the light purple, put it up into here, so that it looks like it was supposed to be together. And everything else I'm going to stitch fairly the same, except for this black one.
My favorite one.
Her favorite pumpkin, and you'll get to see hers finished in a few minutes, but this just doesn't blend with my motif that I've chosen, so I'm going to change those colors to be a little bit more colorful, more me. So that's what I started at Stitch Away. And I worked on it the whole time. I didn't pull out anything else. I just worked on that. I'm a slow stitcher, plus I'm a social stitcher. So
very social stitcher.
I go around, I visit with people, and oh my gosh. So I have to just interject this one little part.
Go for it.
So I got there a couple of days before arriving to Stitch Away. My stomach just wasn't feeling that great. And so I get to Stitch Away, and the virus hit me full on. I mean, people, I don't take naps in the afternoon. We got there at 10 o'clock. I think I laid down for a nap.
You took 2 naps.
I took 2 naps, yes.
Yeah.
Just because I knew my body, and let's just say my stomach was churning a lot, and it was coming out a lot. And
great.
Well, it was.
Stitching the dream.
Stitching the dream. And I was still loving it.
She still loved it.
I still loved it because I knew my body, so I went and I took a couple of naps the first day, and still loved it, still visited with everybody. Hopefully you're not carrying on our dream life with the virus, but
I didn't get the virus.
She didn't, and she was as close to me as anybody could be.
I didn't sleep with her.
No, she didn't sleep with me. I slept by myself in my own bed. She and Delisha actually shared a bed. But by the second day, I was feeling so much better and just went straight on, no problems whatsoever. But poor Steph got it, and then Sharon had it, and poor Judy.
They probably didn't want this shared, but now
yeah.
Luckily, this is our first video, and we don't have any followers, so we're okay.
But it was so wonderful. Even with those type of things going on, I couldn't have been in a better place with better people and just loving on me and helping me through and everything. So basically, between my socializing and working on this, that was all I worked on. So, and that's all I have done.
Which is a lot.
For me it is, yeah. What did you work on?
My Stitch Away start was from Nancy's Needle, one of her regional quilt series called Starry Skies. So it's not cross stitch, it's the canvas work. You know, it's a strictly satin stitch, so it's a really fast piece. So I started on Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
And then I was gone most of Friday.
Right.
So then it's Saturday and then Sunday, and dun. Look at it.
Isn't
it fun?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It is so much fun to stitch. I'm really liking this.
Oh my gosh.
And it goes so fast, and it's got the sparkles in here and here. It uses really fun fibers and floss. It's all no DMC. Well, there's one DMC Pearl Cotton, but it's Karen watercolors and Karen Snow, and it's just. I think there's a little bit of Kreinik in it, so it was
super so
fun.
much fun to watch her. It's like every hour there was something. That's how fast it was. It's like every hour there was a new piece.
Because So I was really. I haven't picked it up since Stitch Away ended, but I'll finish it here.
Oh my gosh! And everybody was coming around, and it was so funny because I don't know if people have not done this type of work before because they were just.
Most people there are cross stitchers.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Well, which is so good though that you're able to step outside the box and do something that is different, but that looks that beautiful and goes that quick.
Yeah, the quick part is the best.
It is. It is totally the best. So, do we move on to our haul?
Can we show what our friend Melissa made for everybody at the Whistle Stop table? She gave us a goodie bag full of candies and really awesome Valentine socks and all kinds of fun stuff. But she made for all 10 of us. She took our favorite colors and our initials, and she made us these awesome little
needle minder
they're
stores.
just little pill boxes, and she put inside magnets so you can hold your needles. But then she took, she beaded these and then epoxy and glittered it all over, and then did epoxy over it to make them completely smooth.
Yes, and she gave one to every one of our Whistle Stop gang.
Yeah,
every single one.
I love this. I think.
Oh my gosh!
Well, even Mark was looking at this, going, "Wow, that's pretty cool."
Is that not crazy? And like Lisa said, every one was our favorite colors.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just so cute and personal.
You can guess what my favorite color is.
And You,
I did.
you, okay, so it was so sweet that Melissa did this, and then all of a sudden, Lisa had these sweet little bags, and she made scissor fobs. Oh, there it is. Scissor fobs for all of us. Beaded them.
So
and
this actually is mine. So it's got, again, my favorite color and my initial.
Yes.
And then it's got my birthstone because I'm in November.
Yes.
And then check that, guys.
It's a train, guys.
Because we're the Whistle Stop crew.
Oh my gosh. And mine is at the project that I'm doing at home right now that I thought I put in my bag to come over here to Lisa's wonderful home.
For now.
But it's still sitting in my chair apparently. Yeah, for now.
Getting ready to list my house. So if anybody wants to buy a house.
Yay!
Anyway.
So with the
Awesome
other
thing,
things.
yeah, another awesome thing at Stitch Away was the store. Barbara had this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shop set up in
For
one
the
of
trunk
rooms. There was about
shows?
16 trunk shows.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So
And we had fun.
yeah, I was actually pretty good. I didn't spend too much money, so I was happy
Me
about that. It
either.
could have been bad, but I was trying to be really good.
Yes.
I'm gonna share first. So one of those trunk shows was color and cotton linens. So I bought two. I bought this here is called Onyx. It's 40 count, color Onyx, which is kind of this. It looks purple here, but it's kind of a brownish black. So it's really a cool color. I wasn't sure what I was going to stitch on it, but I thought, what the heck. And then the other one I got is also a 40 count color and cotton. This one is titled Oops, Die Number 3. So I think it was a mistake, but look at how awesome that is. And that's
That
actually
is
showing
so
up pretty
nice.
true.
That is
Maybe it's
so nice.
a little less brown than what it actually, but look how beautiful that is.
I love it. It looks
Yeah,
so earthy.
So I think, I don't have it with me, but Crystal got me for my birthday a Daisy Quaker sampler type of thing. I think I'm going to do the daisies on this. Wouldn't
Oh
those
my
little white
gosh.
flowers look fantastic on
They
this?
would.
So
I can't wait to see
that is
that.
my plan right now, but we'll see.
I know.
You got fabric too, didn't you?
I did. I bought one because we all know that my favorite color is green. And so I got the color in cotton. It's called Irish Green, which I think I have a project for it. I'm just going to try to make sure that this fabric fits that, since now I know how to do my
math.
own formulas and my own math on figuring out how big.
Chris all grown up doing math.
I'm growing up.
Uh-huh.
I know. I know. I hate to admit, I've been doing this since the 1980s, but I hate to admit how little I know. I feel like I learn something every single month.
You know why? Because
Something new.
our group of friends and people
Oh
we
my
know
gosh.
are so intelligent when it comes to this craft.
It is so true. I love the circle of people because I don't know if there's a more gifted, talented group of people than our Whistle Stop 10.
It's true. The Whistle Stop 10. I like that.
Actually, I used it as a password on something I just opened. No one will ever know what it is. I had to put it in my notes.
You probably won't even remember.
I know. So, but yes, Whistle Stop 10. Woo woo. I know. I got to do the train signal.
So some other things that I bought at the trunk show is I don't know why. I liked it. It's Blackbird Singing.
I am in shock.
By Tiny Modernist, and it is so not anything I would ever buy.
You don't do houses.
I know, I don't. But look, isn't that great?
That is awesome.
I just love this, and I don't know.
I know.
So I got that, and then I bought the 2019 Collector's Heart from Heart in Hand because, well, look how beautiful it is. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that one, and if anybody follows us from our previous channel, you know I love coffee. So that, and then over here. So this is, who's this by? Heartstring Samplery. C is for coffee.
That is so
Isn't
pretty
that great?
too.
Look, and it will kind of go with my
Oh my gosh,
cups there.
yes.
I've got another my Coffee Quakers over there, which is also by Heartstring Samplery.
Mm-hmm. Coffee clock.
Oh, got a coffee clock. Yeah, so I do love me some coffee. And then I bought in Erica Michaels' Petite Collections, the gauze, the 40 count gauze pictures. It's Thanks to the Brave, but look how this one was done up as a sample, and oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So this,
That is
I am
beautiful.
going to do this on the, I may not use the gauze, but I will do it on the 40
I'm not going to
count,
do mine on
and I
gauze.
will do it over one
Oh, good.
to keep it small, because I loved how tight and, and contain that whole.
You're going to do 40 over 1. Wow.
Well, I think that's what because it's 40 count gauze.
I know,
so,
that really is going to be.
So yeah, that's going to.
It's going to be a miniature.
It's going to be a miniature, yeah. So
Wow.
it's pretty tiny. Yeah, those were my purchases. Those are the things I purchased. So what did you purchase, Crystal?
I had some really fun things. I actually kept it. I mean, I'm thinking in my head because I remember my first set of purchases came out to about $119, and then when I went back with you, I realized there were a couple more. It was so busy in there when I went through the first time that I only got to have really good looks at a handful of them, and I loved them. I could have purchased half the place in there, but I said this year I was going to be on a budget and I wasn't going to go crazy. Yes, I did not go crazy. So then when you and I went back the second time after the Color and Cotton
Because that
truck show came.
I was gone. I was at the
Oh my
play
gosh.
when that thing came out.
Well, it's a good thing you do it on 40 count because basically that and Ada 14 count was about the only thing left. So, but so when I went back in the second time, I got a couple of more things. So I was under 150 the whole time. So one of the things that I got, I just loved this. So it was up at the desk, and one of the things was Jan Culvert had done some hard finishes and of the month, and then just put them on there, and you can change the months. So that's what I'm going to do. I have the whole Cricut collection of the months, and I'm going to have Miss Jan hard finish them for me, and I'm just going to trade them out every month.
Nice.
I know. I just looked at that and I'm thinking, that is so simple. Why didn't I think of that before?
Yeah, it's way simpler because I've got it in the frame where I switch
Yes.
them out every, but that's kind of.
This is just, and I loved how it was up at the front
that
desk.
too.
I know, it was so cute. I might do a little painting on it to, you know, just do it a little bit more my style, but
Snazzy it
it's,
up a bit.
I know, I stash it. So, then what I did is I saw this little snowman, and
Cute.
the way he was stitched was so much brighter than this, but it was almost like his body was like a quilt of the way that the model was stitched there. So I took a picture of the model because I loved it. The colors were so much more vibrant. And isn't that the truth? Sometimes when we see these, we have to look beyond the colors because sometimes the called for colors are a lot brighter. And we have to sometimes look at the pattern and think, okay, I love that chart, but the colors, I could do the colors different rather than just looking at a chart and passing it over because it's not the colors that we like. So I did that, and then I did buy a couple of Erica Michaels Petites. This one, I love cardinals, people. This was so gorgeous. And I am not going to do it on the gauze, and I'm not going to do it on 40. I will probably do it on 34 or 36 to keep it small, but I will probably do mine at 1 over also because I've discovered 1 over 1 and I just love it. So this, I may try to do it on the gauze because it is, as you know me, I love sunflowers, I love beehives. And so this is a scissor fob actually. And I just absolutely loved that. So I am going to stitch that 1 over 1. It depends. I've never stitched on gauze before, so I don't know how it's going to go. I'm kind of a little rough on my stitches, so if the gauze kind of tears a little bit, with the gauze, and then bring in the 1 over 1. I just am. And then I saw this, and I absolutely loved it. And I have a frame that I did a stitch, I did a chart on, and I didn't like the frame for this new house that we moved into a year ago, but this would fit perfectly in it. So what I did is I took the pattern that I stitched, and Barbara had framed it before, and it worked perfectly at my other house. So I took the pattern out and had her reframe it a lighter color, and I still have the black and purple frame, and that is going to look gorgeous in that black and purple frame. Then also here's an Erica Michaels. Okay. So
I know what you're going to tell.
I know. So on the table was this pillow roll, a very small one that said winter in these beautiful block colors. It was absolutely gorgeous. I am scouring the patterns going, I can't find it, I can't find it, I can't find it. And then, I can't remember her name.
But you had asked Barbara, where is
I know,
this?
I asked Barbara all over and I couldn't find it and I thought, oh, it's sold out. So I get to the checkout and I'm telling her, oh, it's sold out. If anybody brings that pattern back before, then save it for me. And one of the newbies, and she's so sweet, I think her name was Trisha, I can't remember, but she's like, well, I think that pattern just took out the block colors of winter and they made a pillow out of it.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
It was those letters.
And here I am.
Look, even on the back, they show it.
Yes, people, this is real, and it happened. Here I am thinking I'm this crazy creative person. I can change my colors. No, didn't see it. Only looked at the front. Only saw the whole pattern. Did not see that you could take those out.
Yeah, I didn't see it until just now.
Me either. So, moving along.
And then there's more.
And then there's more. We had the opportunity, and we will show you in a little bit, to meet Cecilia Turner, who is the Heart and Hand designer.
She is the Heart in Hand.
She is. And I just love this. America the Beautiful. This is going to go so fast, which is what I love too. But I have a patriotic family room that that's going to go in. And then, and then another Heart and Hand is this. I love this song. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. Okay, my singing debut, keep my day job. All right.
I would like to do this one too.
Yes. I will probably change up just a little bit on there, but not much. And then I love the Cecilia Turner. I love you to the moon and back and more than all the stars in the sky. And that I'm going to put in my grandchildren's bedroom at our house. I love that. Oh, so much. So that was my haul.
Great haul.
I know. Was that not, believe it or not, less than $150. Oh, gosh. And I can't tell a story with just 10 words.
No.
Of course, I got to talk and talk.
Oh, yeah, you do.
So, but that was my haul on there.
So, speaking of Cecilia Turner,
Yes.
the Heart and Hand chick.
So, she was so incredibly sweet. She made a Heart and Hand project just for the people. She designed this just for the people who came to Stitch Away.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, people.
Isn't that
Is
great?
that not great?
So Keepsakes is the
Oh
name
my
of our
gosh.
LNS, and Barbara,
Yes.
who owns the LNS, is.
And, oh my gosh, I'm looking across at your chickens.
I do. I have chickens up on that wall over there.
That would be so
Coffee here,
perfect.
chickens there. I got breakfast covered.
yes,
I
you
even,
do.
I even got my cranberry juice.
That's so true. And
Yeah,
then,
this will be a fun one to do. Though.
Oh my
I really
gosh.
really like this. Thank you,
and
Cecilia.
it's fully
yeah,
kitted.
it's a full kit.
Oh my
So
goodness.
thank you so much for this.
So thank you. And I mean, she came around to meet everybody at their tables.
She even showed us how to do stuff.
Yeah, she taught us how to do a colonial knot.
And she gave us some insight into how she stitches, which is not your typical cross stitch.
No.
So that was.
It's called like a running sew stitch.
Yeah,
like you would sew.
It was interesting though.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
And then there's another one that she gifted to us.
Mine's over there.
Yeah, and because she wanted, Barbara asked her, because this was our kindness and heart and everything, Barbara asked her to design, this was designed just for our Stitch Away, with as many hearts as you could put in there. And
Is that
so
the
she
story?
did, yes.
Oh, I like
and
it.
so she did. And again, fully kitted the whole thing for us.
But that was a
So
nice surprise.
thank you
That was
so
a
much.
great surprise for me because those were handed out while I was at Fiddler on the Roof. So when I came back,
Mhm.
I was like,
She had free gifts.
it's like I get to go on a hot date and get presents.
I know.
It's the best day ever.
We're stitching the dream.
Stitch of the dream. Yeah, we are. So that was Stitch Away. Did we do?
Is there life after Stitch Away?
Yeah, there is life after Stitch Away.
Oh my gosh.
So
We love life.
So after Stitch Away, I decided I need to stitch this. So I took my new pattern, and I know I wasn't supposed to start until we showed it on FlossTube, but I took my new Blackbird Singing Tiny Modders, and I took my new Color and Cotton Onyx, and I did this. So, so check this out. So, you know, they showed it on white, so I did it on the black, and I was a little concerned. I wasn't sure, but you can kind of make out, it's just like it would be at night. You can see the blackbird in the roof, and I'm digging this. I am absolutely digging this. So I changed the little trees to white so that they actually, and the letters obviously to white, but look how great that is. The house is, oh, get this. So the house, I used a special hand-dyed floss made by our very, very, very favorite Candy Stitches. Candy Askins dyed this blue.
And gave it to us for a Christmas break.
For our whistle stop crew. So Candy, look, I'm using your blue on my blackbirds. Blue,
That's
black,
right.
my black and bluebirds. Isn't that great? Though I was so happy. It's like, you know what? I'm going to use Candy's blue.
And it's beautiful.
It is. I love it. And look at the variegation that Candy had in the.
Yes.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It is.
And fast. Oh my gosh, I might have to do houses.
I'm telling you.
I probably won't, but I'm really liking this one.
And she started that after she got home from Stitch Away.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've been home a week.
Wow, we've been home a week.
I miss you, ladies.
I miss Stitch Away. I miss all you people. Everybody that we met there. Gina, hanging by a thread. Love you.
Oh my gosh.
I know. We just met so many people.
Yeah.
Actually,
so that was my life after.
Yeah, my life after was still doing the playing with Jax. But one of the things that I wanted to show you guys, so we all know I love Kay Kern's project bags, and this was my newest project bag from her, which I absolutely love because I've discovered coffee in the last year or so, and I
like
actually
to take credit for that influence.
Yeah, you probably did. And so she started making these Notions bags. Look at how cute and tiny this is. But wait, there's more. Look at, ta-da!
Oh, wow.
I know. And so she makes matching project Notions bags to match her project bags. And they're so big. I mean, I've got my glasses, I've got my scissors, I've got my needle minders, our needles, and I'm just like in love with all of these things. So I may be getting a few more Notions bags for some of our bags that I've got. And those are only $15.
Nice. Kay Kern.
I mean, Kay Kern at Stash Unloading, she's got a whole new spring collection coming out too.
Nice.
Her Valentine's Day project bag, she just messaged me and said, oh my gosh, I'm getting all my Valentine's material and everything. So K-A-Y, Kern, K-I-R-N at Stash Unloading, and you can go and see it. I'm in love with her stuff, so obviously. But I have an FO.
Me too.
You do too?
I do. I have an FO.
We do. So, do you guys remember a lot of people were doing a sal of the Lizzie Kate's Santas and stuff like that. I think most of theirs were Santas coming to town. Well, I wanted to be a part of the sal because I want to be in the cool club doing the sal.
I have never been cool a day in my life, so.
No. And actually, she's cool in her own. I wouldn't say cool. I would say she's really good. But anyway, I did the Lizzie Kate, and I did it on Belfast Dirty.
Dirty Santa.
On 32, and I did it 1/1. And so that's how he turned out.
Oh, he's cute.
Because when I was doing it on 2/2, it was big, and I wanted it as an ornament, not as a, framed or hard finish. So I did that, and I've still got so much fabric. I kind of putting more. Now that I know how to do my own math, I'm going to be able to. But I know it was before I learned. So, but yeah, I'm going to do a couple more 1/1s, and I'm just going to finish those. But yeah, he's so cute. I love him.
He's cute.
So that was my FO.
My FO is my Playing with Jax. Tell you what, why don't you pull yours up too so we can. So I did mine different than the pattern called for too. So this is a cross-eyed crooked Playing with Jax I chose to change the white pumpkin in the middle to shades of blue, and some of these blues are kind of throughout here, so I kept the same, just the different lightnesses of the same blue. So that was mine.
And you also did it on 40 count.
And I did mine on 40 count.
So look at the huge difference on just the.
And what count is yours?
Mine is 32.
So the blue pumpkin coordinates to the leaf pumpkin below. So there's the difference in size. If anybody ever wondered what
There you
32
go.
versus 40 looks like, there it is. So,
Oh, and Sharon gave us these cute little needle
oh,
minders.
She did.
Yeah.
Mine was on one of the other projects that I held.
And you can see how her matches what she's doing, and then how I changed the color to match what I did.
Yeah. So this is my FO. So
That is
now I
gorgeous.
got to figure out how I'm going to fully finish it because I
loved how Dixie Darlin did some of their framing too.
Yeah, that was too busy for me though. It was cute, but
You are very straight lined. She's not very ornate, which she doesn't like those curvy, wurvy. You know, she's so clean cut, and it's just absolutely gorgeous,
clean
just
cut.
like her life. Yes. So, what are we going to be doing in the future? We have.
Well, I got all kinds of crazy life stuff going on. I'm listing my house, putting my house on the market in the next couple of weeks, so I'll be very busy getting the house ready to sell. So
Yes.
Warm thoughts my direction, please, because I would like it to sell quickly for for a nice chunk of change would be good too.
Absolutely. And then we have First Friday coming up next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So we get to be with some of our Stitchy friends again. That would be so awesome.
Well, another thing we did at Stitchaway is we planned out through June
Yes.
all of the Crockpot Fridays and weekend road trips. So
Oh my gosh, yes.
yeah,
I
so
can't wait.
that's pretty cool. So
That is fun. We're getting organized, people.
I know, which is weird.
Especially
Really
for us. We're more of a wing it,
From the
but
hip.
not so.
Yeah, so we got some cool stuff coming.
Yes.
But I plan on finishing my blackbirds, and then I'll probably work on that canvas work and get that done, and then
I'm hoping to
get back to my
finish my playing with Jax so that, because I kind of, when I get into something that I really, really like, I finish it and before I can move on to other things, and it's just really weird because I've got all these spring and summer things that I want to do. I'm so excited. But that's pretty much it for us.
That is it, yeah.
So
Anyway,
we will see you next week.
Thank you for finding us. Hopefully, and share with us, share our name with our new name with people. If you don't, yeah, whatever. Maybe it is wine. I don't know.
Maybe it's fermented juice. So thank you very much, because we are
Stitching the Dream.
Stitching the Dream.